I just want to move on and talk about the second part, which is looks. Unfortunately for you guys, I do not have this problem because I'm like devilishly good looking and charming. And the best thing about me, I'm very humble. No, I'm just kidding. I tell this to girls sometimes also. You want to understand looks have completely nothing to do with success or women. If you look at me, I'm just an average guy, right? I'm not, although I think I'm pretty good looking, but I'm just an average guy most of the time, right? If you look at me, I'm just an average Joe. My partner, we are just average guys, right? You need to understand, women are emotional creatures. They are not us guys where we are more visual creatures. When we look at a girl, the first thing that comes out to our mind is her face, her figure, her body, so on and so forth. But when a girl look at a guy, for her it's more like, how can this guy relate to me? It's much more about his character. It's much more about what are the emotions he can provide to me. That is for the girl. Not for us guys, we just like, his face, the body. The last thing that comes out to our mind is a character, right? Give you a girl that is not so pretty, would you want to date her? Not necessary, right? Let's put it bluntly, give you a fat girl, you wouldn't want to date her also, right? My guy, Sean, will kill me for saying this on camera. But here's the thing, right? So understand that women are emotional creatures, unlike us guys where we are more visual creatures. Okay. One thing also you want to take note is that when it comes to looks, right? Even though I say looks do not matter, does not mean that you dress sloppy, you look like crap, your nostril hair is coming out, you are not shaved. It doesn't mean that grooming is still important, all right? Basic grooming stuff is still important, it's still the core, because this is what the first impression is. But when it comes to looks, it completely has nothing to do, all right? Before I move on, I just want to ask you guys one question is that, Bootcamp, do you think if you are 180, you got a six pack, do you think it will help you a little bit? Do you think it will give you a slight edge? A little bit, yeah. Right? So, Jiahua, you feel that it will give you a slight edge, right? See, the reason why I ask you guys this question is because I want to really break that belief of yours that looks will help you when it comes to success with women. Looks have completely nothing to do with it. You see, the reason why a good-looking guy is able to be more successful with women, it's not so much about his look, it's because his upbringing. Because when he's growing up, his mom and dad is probably like, hey, Bootcamp, you are really handsome, you're swai, and all this stuff. And because of that, it makes you feel great about yourself. And all these emotions will sit through to the girl that you're interacting to. And that's why a better-looking guy have a slight edge. But it's not so much about his look, it's more about how he feels about himself, all right? And one thing is that I just want to share with you guys is back in the days when I was working in a club, I used to work in a club as a promoter. And I used to hang out with this guy who's really good looking. He's like 180, he have a six pack, he's bigger size than me, he's ripped and stuff like this. And he have this ABC face that goes like, so we're out at the club and it was his first night working with me. So at that point in time, I was like, party, let's go. Let's talk to girls. And then I was like, hi, what's your name? I was talking to different girls. After that, I went back to him. I was like, hey, bro, let's go, man. What are you doing? He was standing there. Because our job, we need to entertain the girls. That's part of our job. But he's just standing there, not doing much. And I was like, bro, let's go, man. Then he was like, Bagit, what do you say to the girl? I was looking at him. What do you mean, what do you say to the girl? I was like, dude, they're fucking good looking, man. Just lift up your shirt and show your six pack. And you'll get the girls, right? But he was like, no. I was pulling him to the girl. I was like, hey, meet my friend here, man. I was lifting up his shirt. I was like, hey, check it out, man. Yeah. But then the girls are, oh, cool. But he just do not know how to handle the girl. And a lot of times he just got he just go off to one side and just not talking at all. So even good-looking guys struggles with girls also, right? So that itself really shows to you guys that looks completely have nothing to do with success with women. So that's pretty much about the two misconceptions that guys have when it comes to success with women. Next thing wise, I want to move